Chenjitab kolenjin kakoit sait nekitou tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani, kainenyin ko Victor Korir. Kitounen logoiwek chetinyegei ak First Lady nebo emetab Kenya notok ko Rachel Ruto nekoituyogei kwondab President Rachel Ruto ak First Ladies kobun emotinwek alak 13 en tuyet neng'ololen tetutik chebo kanabtaetab tililindo ak somanetab lagok che tibik. Kong'ololen tuyonotok kakiyai en komosta nebo Dubai en emetab United Arab Emirates, komwa Mrs. Ruto kole makat kikilchigei tetutik chebo ketoret biik chemaimuchigei en emotinwekab ng'wony. Kinyoru ripoti notok en oret neuni.
This remarkable platform inspires collaboration, action, and real impact across our beloved continent and beyond. I believe as First Ladies, it is our responsibility to establish and build strong, long-term partnerships with organizations like the Mark Foundation that can help us to embrace access to quality and equitable healthcare solutions and support girl-child education for our communities. The Mark Foundation's education program, Educating Linda, currently supports 47 underprivileged yet high-performing Kenyan schoolgirls by offering full scholarships from secondary school until they graduate from college. I believe every girl in Kenya and across Africa deserves the opportunity to pursue her dreams, to see herself as a doctor, an engineer, a teacher, a scientist, a pastor, or any other profession she aspires to. Since 2012, Mark Foundation has provided 244 scholarships for our Kenyan doctors, some of whom are here with us today. This is an extraordinary milestone that will leave a lasting impact on the quality and accessibility of healthcare across our nation. 50% of these scholarships are provided to female healthcare workers, which is a great milestone of women empowerment.
Ketokchinigei county nebo Uasin Gishu lekakotaban serikalitab county nebo Uasin Gishu rabinik cheite silingishek million 180 chekiboisien en tetutik chebo kanabtaet nebo neranik en budget nebo kenyitab boisiet nebo 2025-2026. Konolchin sirikab logoiwek en kasarta nekasoman budget notok en taitab County Assembly komwa CEC nebo rabinik Mika Rogony kole bendi kokusyin kong ichek neranik en tokyinetabgei nebo keker kele kakichuchuch koitetab neranik che matindo boisionik. Kinyoru report nebo Timothy Keplimo.
Kasoman budget nebo rabinik cheite silingishek bilion 10.1 en County Assembly nebo Uasin Gishu. CEC nenemu lengutab county Mika Rogony ole kamwa kole budget noto kokakitaban rabinik cheite silingishek million 100 chekibendi keboisie eng tetutiet nebo internship nebo neranik en county nitok koboto silingishek million 80 eng tetutiet nebo wezesha neitorchingei toretetab neranik, kwonyik ak biik chetinye kewelutik en borwekwak kotoi mung'aret ak tetutik alak chebo bandab tai.
Have considered the youth, the interest of the youth. They are very central in our budget. We have them covered 100 million in terms of internship. We have them covered in terms of vocational training. We have them also covered in terms of fanikisha. You see, we have about 80 million. So the youth of this county should actually celebrate and should actually now take advantage of that, because we have factored all that in the budget. Also, people with unique abilities. We have, if you notice, we have given them some very special allocation, and we are ring-fencing those allocations for those special groups, the youth, the people with unique abilities.
Ter ak kenyisiek alak chekocham ketobonchin rabinik chechang sekta nebo tililindo ak nebo kabatisiet kwen budget nekakisoman en County Assembly nebo Uasin Gishu kokakitobonchin rabinik chechang chobetab ortinwek en county nitok.
When you look at the budget, the wallet, it's a small wallet in terms of the budget itself. So we look at what is so crucial in each sector, and we try to fund the top critical areas in each sector. In this case, for example, for the next financial year, we've put a lot of money on roads. We want to make sure that our roads are all are working, are serviceable. So there's a lot of, because for the last 2 years we've also been putting a lot of money in water and health. This time we are saying now roads is the next area. But all areas will receive the attention necessary.
Kosubkei ak rogony koitorchinkei icheket nguni konetisiet koityin biikab boror en kamanutiet nebo lipanetab aisurusiek mising ko kakwautiet nebo kenyumnyum koitoetab tetutik cheterter chebo biikab boror.
We are responsive. We have taken a lot of, if you notice, we said we have taken a lot of time and we are going to invest in citizen engagement. Even on issues of revenue raising, we are going to have a specific campaign to the extent that the wananchi themselves will see the need to pay revenues instead of being followed. So that is the next level. That is now our target. So that there is voluntary payment of revenues rather than being pushed here and there. Because that's the way to go. That's when you can actually maximize. Yeah? And we are linking revenues to services. So we are matching the two. And I can tell you, it will be a big game changer in this county.
En kasarata komwalakin MCS chebo county nebo Uasin Gishu kole budget nebo kenyitab rabinik nebo 2025-2026 kobo kamanutiet neo en county nitok akobendi kochikili ichek asikoker kole kabit bandab tai.
Once we consider the next year's financial year's budget, we will embark on making sure that we oversight effectively the implementation of the program so that any program that has been proposed in this budget is implemented to the letter. I know there are challenges when it comes to implementation in terms of cash flows from the national government, but that does not mean that we are sleeping on the job. We are up to task. We are inviting CECs once in a while to make sure that the answer to questions that members have or the members of public are raising concerns.
Alak eng sectors chekanyor keljin en budget noto koboto sekta nebo kabatisiet mising ko sekta nekanaptoi temisiet nebo kawek.
Tunashukuru sana waziri wa fedha kwa kufikiria kwa undani kuhusu ukulima, kwa kufikiria kwa undani kuhusu vijana, kwa kuweka katika ile kila wadi kutakuwa na sehemu ya ICT center katika kila wadi, kufuatana pia na zile agenda ya better government ICT center.
In policy statement highlights Jabarani Kogagas about the 350 million. I want to believe it is reducing the gap totally that we are experiencing in the last financial year. Jagimo gotundoi amutunda problems ai wafanyakazi jajok kiba county amut that cover. So
Kangong jerokony kole ako nguni kotesetai serikalitab county ak kayumetab aisurusiek en oret ne kararan. Kini kamwa kole mite kamangunet nebo koityin ichek rabinik chekitete koityi en kayumetab aisurusiek.
So we are very keen, and that is why since we came in, we have been on a positive trajectory. In fact, every time, right now we have already surpassed the 1 billion mark. You know, when we came in, we were, the last revenue position was 858 million. So immediately we went to 982, and it has been on a positive trajectory. We went to 1.4, so we are on a positive trajectory. So we are very keen to make sure that we meet that revenue, on-source revenue targets. We have to be very realistic.
Kungete county nebo Uasin Gishu lugekab emet chebo Kass TV kaninyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Gendochin President William Ruto tuyet nebo somok nebo cabinet ak ofisiek alak che echen chebo serikali ole testai tuyonoto eng komosta nebo KCB Leadership Center nemiten Karen en taonitab Nairobi. Ng'ololen en tuyonoto kole testoi tai boisionik en ministries tugul chebo serikali ak kokwoutik chemagat keib asikosulda boisionichotok en oret nemagat. Miten tuyonotok Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi, Cabinet Secretaries ak Principal Secretaries. Ak chitab kalenjin kitestai ak logoiwekab emet en tetutiet nebo Kass Mashinani ole tesetai tuyet en komosta nebo Cheptebo Elgeyo Marakwet County nekayum boisiekab miot kobun kebeberta nebo North Rift asikotoret en cheng'etab kalyet nekotestai kong'emak en komosta nebo Kerio Valley. Kosubkei ak boisiechotok koang'wan kole bendi kochube ichek chi agetugul nekatestai kosuldaen yotok bo ng'emetab kalyet ole kosom barnotik koistoengei yautichotok ak kokiljigei boisionik chebendi kokimiti bandab tai nenywan koboto missing kochutyi tetutik chebo kabatisiet.
Kimi ura betuni boisiekab kalenjin kiba kimasitab North Rift mi boisiekab Nandi ami chebo Tugen ami chebo Pokot ak ami chebo Merkwet komanda Cherang'any kutuyo kong'ete lagat akong'ololso kotko nguno kora kokakocholol akowonjin kit agenge ne noto ko kalyet en nimami kalya ko sikisiet ko mami boisio age tugul nekeyoe ing'ojeni ichute timdang'ung mwoe chito ko mwoe lagokyi ara kakesom kele kimaswecho kotakotinyei chemargana kokakele jaji chicha kong'ete ra kakesenji boisiek chebunu kebeberwechoto oba gaa akibaum lagokwok murenik akong'ololji oleji kikir ole kikir ng'alekab boriet ko kibendi murenik koribe kiwatosiek simabwa bunik emenwa ara mami em nebo lakwa kimwa boisiek akot akuywokikyok chekikimye keyek kole em konamu boisiek amu sikokoikoch murenik ko murenik sikekure murenik ko sikemure oli bakiwoto simabwa bunik ko atebosiek chikibo ole kinyalak chikokemete chikilen kisetei ipkechorechi tuga kong'ete ra kokilacha wai boision alak sinyoru teta nebunu kaotikuk chorset ko ng'oki moche kitechi lagokyok kelechi mietanutik chekimwoe boisiekchok kong'ete keny koleetan komakisirei oweke boisiek akonet murenik koborchi etanutik atya koborchi tuguk chetesetai sikonyor mogornotet mami chi nebore chepyoso anan kobar lakwa anan kobar boiyo netun sebemanyi kiachek kolenjin ko chepyoso ko makibore kikilen kilui ko lakwa ko kikimuti ipkikochi gogo nekimosikis komakomi choto ra lakwetab chito kobo chito ngia choto kokechorse etanutik chemi emoni chasome boisiek ngola tugul ole mi ngot komi lakwa nekibo kirongonoe akinye kobelat korin kobelat ortinwek kobelat karisiekab biik moche koun lagochoto
Anendet kekuren Barnabas Rotich Ngesemo aiboyotab Cherang'any Council of Elders kokakebwa boisiek yu ako kakotuye county commissioner. Kimwachini county commissioner ak regional commissioner kongoi amu kakotuye boisiek kenoye akobo ng'alekab kalyet. Achek ko kakechomye kele kimache kalyet ak ketebye kalyet akobo keng'ololchini lagokyok kosich kalyet ak korib kalyet. Kapchi age tugul kemache kotuyokei sikobit kalyet ako mache kotestai ng'alechu betusiek tugul. Ako betusiek choto tugul kemache acheket boisiek kebe pamoja ak serikali sikenyoru kalyet sikosulda. Biikab Kerio Valley kakochomyo biikab Pokot Merkwete ak biikab Tugen kole makomi chorset amakomi borchet niboregei makirumegei amu kitupche kisurumbet agenge. Ara ng'alekyok tugul ko kakechomyechi yoto ak kebeti kipkutinak ak biikab Kalenjin tugul ak kechomtosi ak Kalenjin tugul kuboch ole mi.
Naitwa Grace Rengei, mimi ni mama wa amani kutoka West Pokot, na kwa hapa nawakilisha akina mama wote wa North Rift Region. Kwanza mimi natoa pole zangu na pole za wasee hao wote. Wasee hao wote ni elders ya Kalenjin, tribes 12 wa Kalenjin, na ni watu karibu 300 wamekaa hapa wakiangalia mambo ya North Rift Region kwa mambo ya amani. Na leo wametoa pole zao kwa familia ya padri mwenye aliwawa kule Chesekon, na wakasema kuwa wase wa Kalenjin wote waliongea kwa kauli moja. Wakasema hakuna maafa tena itafanyika kwa North Rift Region. Wametambua kuwa wako na uwezo wa mila zao. Vijana wote wapate kusikia kuwa wase hao watakaa chini, na kama kuna kijana mwenye hawezi kusikia wase hawa watafanya mila, na hiyo mila na desturi ya Kalenjin itafanya kazi. Kwa hivyo vijana wapate kusikia kuwa wase hawa wamechukua saizi nguvu yao na wameomba Mungu nguvu hiyo, na watafanya kazi ya amani. Wameanzisha kikao cha caravan ya amani kutembea kila mahali wakifanya kazi ya amani. Ya pili ni kuwa wazee wamesema kuwa yule mwenye alisema kuwa hakuna mtu yoyote mwenye anafanya kazi kabla ingine kufanya kazi North Rift Region, wamestumu kikali na wamelaani kuwa watu wote tuko Kenya moja, na ni Kenya ni ya upendo, amani na uwiano. Watu wafanye kazi yao kwa amani kwa North Rift Region. Na yule mwenye ameongea hayo wamestumu kikali na wamesema hayo mambo hayataweza tendeka tena.
Majasom kwat kagesom mutyo kabisa muro. Biik yobo Nandi ak biik yobo Kalenjin ak biikab Kenya tugul. Kakimwa kele makuhakikisha ng'ala chole chobishiet age mutyo kabisa. Na mambo ya maendeleo itaendelea katika Kerio Valley kwa sababu lazima tupate maendeleo, na tunapata maendeleo wakati kuna amani. So tutaweka amani ili maendeleo iendelee katika Kerio Valley.
Chitab Kalenjin kopata report noto kong'eten komosta nebo Elgeyo Marakwet netinye ak tuyet nebo boisiek chebo Mnyota North Rift. Kebendi konyoru kamung'et nenwachen Kass Mashinani. Yekiweke ketestai ak logoiwek kobun komoswek alak chebo emet.